So, hello everybody and welcome to this live stream here in Leeds Bradford Airport. We're going to take a short up over the Irish Sea and land in Dublin. It's been quite windy here in the UK today, but it seems to have died down a little bit now, so we shouldn't run into too many problems. So first of all, let's jump into the cockpit. So we're cold and dark. All I've done is stuck a bit of ground power on to start with. So we'll set up the plane from now. So my flight plan loaded up on the sim brief. So first of all, let's put our weights in. So let's have a look. What do we have for fuel? Block fuel is 5.7. 5.7 tons. And our payload, we've got a full plane today, so we're quite heavy. Let me just get to all my weights. So zero fuel weight should be 62.7. So I believe. So hello everybody and welcome to this live stream here in Leeds. 21.3, 62.7. So as you can see, we are quite heavy today. Yeah, so that's fuel and his weight set up. First things first, we have power. Let's get our battery on, emergency lights on, put the fasten seatbelts on, put auto, to the fuel pumps on, and let's start getting the IRS aligned. It's going to take 9 minutes to align. Put your damper on. Something down here, okay. Something alright here for now. Let's get a bit of lights on here. So fine, free green. Landing gear is definitely locked down. Put the pro beats on. We can stick the window beats on. And we can put his hydraulic pumps on. Check that our attend button works. Don't do running out of coffee mid-flight, do we? So our flight level today is 240. And our landing altitude, so Dublin Airport, we'll land at 250 feet. Okay, so we will start a flight leg. Let's start getting some passengers loaded onto the plane. As they're loading, we will start to set up our FMC. So reference airport is EGNM. Our GPS coordinates on there, and our route today, so we're going from EGNM to EI. Oh my god, what is going on here? EIDW. Flight number today is Tom 5750. departure, runway 32, and I believe it's the Nelson. I'll just double check. Yep, so it's the Nelsa 3 Whiskey departure, which we're taking. Oops, what am I doing? What am I doing here? There we go. So from Nelsa we go direct to Croft. Which is this one. From Croft we take the Yankee 70 to Colid. From Colid we take the Lima 70 to Penel, Penil. We'll take the Lima 28. No, it's not going to let me take the Lima 28 for some reason. So from Lima 70, from Penil we'll go direct to Leldo. That's not in the database either. For some reason my Navigraph subscription has obviously failed me here. So from Penil we will go direct to Bagso. I'm using Web FMC at the moment on my iPad, and it seems to be a little bit laggy. So then direct to Bagso, and then we're going to be taking the Bags 1 X-ray arrival for ILS 28. So we'll activate that. So zero fuel weight 62.7. Our cost index today is 10. And our reserves we have, so alternate is 1.7, final res is 1.1, so that will give us a 2.8 reserve. Cruise altitude is 240. Top of climb, cruise wind, we have top of climb, wind is 305. 044. And the top of climb outside air temperature is -23 today, -23. Transition altitude 5,000, let's execute that. So outside air temperature is +16, we're at Leeds Bradford, so it's quite a short runway and we're quite heavy, so we'll take full 26k for our M1 limit. Takeoff is going to be flaps 5, which gives us a trim of 4.96. So that's pretty much there. So V1, V rotate, and V2 is 150. So we'll punch that into there. 150. 0. Just check our legs. So we have no discontinues, hopefully. Yep, and we don't. Nice. Okay, so that's everything on their setup for now. Just waiting for IRS to fully align, which is in... Oh, I think it's just aligned as... Yep, it just aligned literally as I turned the camera around. So, numbers loading up. Let's get our pushback pre-planned. So we're going on runway 32. So we need to be facing south. So about there should do the trick.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledge. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
So we'll get him driving up. Here he comes.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
And while he's driving up, let's get the APU started. So as we best put some anti-collision lights on and put our strobe on. We'll have this wing on as logo light on as well. There we go, as the tug's driving up, demolishing the airport while he's at it.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Okay, he's ready to connect. So as he's ready to connect, let's start getting some charts up. Airport, so we're at EG NM. Just Leeds Bradford. Here we go. So we want airport, which is this one. You can see here we are. We're going to push back, and then we're going to taxi down on Alpha, down the runway, do a turn here on taxiway Echo, to turn back round onto the runway for our takeoff.
Pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Although I believe, actually, I may have set that up wrong. Because I'm taking runway. Which runway did I say we're taking? 3-2. Well, failed that one, didn't I? It's okay, we can still push back facing this way, because we can taxi down the runway here in Leeds and then turn around at the back. So that's alright. So we've got that chart up. Departure was the Nelsat 3 Whiskey. As you can see, it's literally take off. Once we get to 2.1 miles, we can start our left turn to Paul Hill. It's above 3,000 and not above 7,000, so we will set our altitude to 7,000 just to make sure we don't break the altitude restriction there. And then we keep at flight level 7,000 until we get to Nelsa, and then we will get clearance to climb up to our cruising altitude. So pretty much straightforward departure. And once we get 11 miles away from Paul Hill, we do a little bit of a right turn then left turn just to get on the inbound to Nelsa. Right, we have APU power on, turn ground power off. Let's get some air conditioning on the plane. Steady 17 degrees-ish on the plane. APU bleed, get the packs on, trim air on. We're going to have his own squawk code today because we're not online, so we'll take 222, why not? A few panel lights on down here. Turn these panel lights on. Right. Check the takeoff. Flaps position 5 set. So our initial heading is 319 for the runway. So we'll just get up to 319. Way past it. Flight director's on. Arm auto throttle, arm renav, arm LNAV. Right, let's start our push back.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Okay, we may start engines. So turn off the packs. We have N2 live. Some fuel in. Starting up nicely. Engine 1 started and stable. Let's get a second engine started. Get some fuel in. There we go.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set. Engine 2
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
started and just about stable. So we can put alt off. Oh, we never set our QNH, did we? So QNH in Leeds at the moment is, I had it somewhere. Oh, game disconnecting while I'm trying to find it again. One 1012.
Cell is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right.
Let's get the
We'll
power
see you next
over onto
time.
the
Have a safe
engines
flight.
and get the packs back on. APU bleed off. APU can be turned off now. That's okay. That's all alright. Taxi lights on. Let's get his chart back up so we don't get lost. So yeah, so we're gonna taxi down Alpha, make a left turn, then taxi back down November, make a right turn onto Delta, taxi down to runway 32, turn onto runway 32, make a turn around on the end of the runway at the threshold. Alright, let's get moving. There we go, so that's taxiway November. Continue down November, so we're going to make a right turn here onto Delta. See, we're going down Delta, and then it'll be a left turn to runway 1432. Oop. Preferably without crashing. Slow that down a bit now. We're not online, so I know there's going to be nobody coming into land at the moment. So take a left here, taxi to the end of the runway, and then do a full spin round.
On runway 148,
A little bit off
remaining.
Power here, as it's a sloped runway here at Leeds. It's a little bit of a climb up to the top of this runway. Slow it down to about 15 knots to make this turn. And we're looking for 319. Go. See how good that went. Yeah.
On runway 32.
Not brilliant, but hey ho. We go 319-ish. There we go. Just off 319. Right, let's get going. So we want TRA on And the lights on. Set the timer. Flaps are set. 40%. Stable. Take off for a set. Bit of right rudder to keep us central.
80 knots.
80 knots checked.
D1, rotate.
V1, rotate.
Positive rate.
Positive rate. Give up. And on the flight directors. So this is that slight left turn. Flaps can come up to flap 2.
$1,000.
1000 check. Strain it up a bit and flaps can go up to flap 1. And flaps up. Start that left turn. Just following the flight directors at the moment. Once I finish this left turn, we'll stick autopilot on. Watching that airspeed, point nose up a little bit more. Let's try and not break the 250 knots limit below 10,000. There we go. Leads down there. Right, let's stick command A on. And let it do its thing. Put standard on now. So you can see here we are. So above 3,000, not above 7,000. Currently at 6,000.
1,000 to go.
Set the pole hull nav on 2.1. So you can see that there. So distance 11 miles out, and then we will start our right turn. There we go, 7,000. Release the attendants. To have overshot a little bit there. It's a weird one because that's following the path, but obviously seems a little bit strange here on the chart. Don't know why it's doing that. So we'll hold this altitude 7,000 and then we'll fly to Nelsa. So the heading will be 272. So there we go. It's the view just above the clouds at the moment. The other side. Turn the weather radar on. And we can zoom out a little bit now. And it's clean up. So and just get off. Gear lever to the off position. Check pressurization. Climbing nicely. And from Nelsa we can go up to 240. There we go. Broken the speed there. The mod obviously started speeding up to climb just before I'd released it. Probably a little bit my fault there. Nice gapping clouds down there. So what the passengers are seeing. So we are currently, leaving those charts now. Let's have a look on the map where we are. I guess that's Nelson. Let's flying out towards Blackburn. To the west coast. And we're almost at 10,000, so at 10,000 we can turn off our landing lights, turn off as taxi lights, we'll turn off as logo lights and our wing lights, and we will release our passengers. Heading 224.
Securely fastened throughout your flight. There is a call bell reading light and fresh air vent from the panel just above your head, and we'd like to remind you that this is a strictly non-smoking flight, and all toilets are fitted with smoke detectors. We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight with us.
Yep, sit back, relax and enjoy your flight with us. It's a shame it's rather cloudy over this side of the country. So while we're just getting to the top of climb, let's get some charts up for our arrival. So it's a very short hop this. We hit top of climb and then descend. We normally at cruising altitude for a maximum of about 5 minutes, and then we'll start our descent into Dublin. So Dublin is EIDW. Get our airport chart up. Find it. I believe it's that one. Yep. It's the airport chart. Our arrival is the Bags 01 X-ray. See it, we come in, it's back so. At flight level 100 or below to Adzis, Karav, Kogax, Namu, Lapmo, and then at Lapmo that is where we turn in for our final. By Lapmo we need to be at no greater than 180 knots and above 3,000 feet. Kogax 230 knots and flight level 8,000. So that's our arrival, and then our approach is runway 28, XV ILS for runway 28, what we're taking. You can see Lapmo is the last point on our on our star. And then it's straight in. So we're at Dublin. So we're not going to do a Cat 3. We're not going to auto land. We're going to do a Cat 2. So it's 302 is a minimums. So we can set that up now. There we go. Why is it not working? I'm so confused. There we go. We're in business. Whoa, way too far. 302. And for the ILS is 111.35. 111.35 out of the offset. So we'll flip those over shortly. And if we missed approach, fly straight ahead to Garnet, and then we make a right turn on the inbound to the Dublin VOR, which is on 114.9. And then air traffic control would either vector us back in to Lapmo, or they would send us out to hold probably at Carav if there was some more traffic. We'd climb back up to flight level 8,000. May say that. So Garnet max 3,000, then turn right max to join. Just here, Dublin VOR, climb it to 5,000 and resume en route flight or as directed. So yeah, air traffic control would direct you either there's no more traffic into Lapmo for another approach, or if there was traffic they would probably vector you over to the Carav hold, where you'd enter the hold, as you can see, 5,000, and you'd hold there until they'd vector you back in. Missed approach height is 5,000, so you'd only climb up to 5,000 feet. Sorted, so we'll send that back out. So we see what Here we are. Let's check. We've just about to hit top of climb.
1,000 to go.
1,000 to go. You can see roughly about, what's that, 60 nautical miles, and then we hit our top of descent. And like we said, so the first point is flight level 100 or below, which is by Bagso. So once we've finished our climb, which is just about there. Yep, and the weather's reloading. Oh, now we've got a quick view of, I believe we're just about over Wales, or just leaving Wales. Let's have a look. Oh no, we're just leaving, where we're leaving? Formby. So, Preston area. Just north of Liverpool. Heading out towards the little point on the end of Wales. So let's set our altitude now, ready for descent. It's down to 10,000 feet. Forgot to change my heading. 276. And we may as well change the frequencies over to Dublin and put in the dub VOR, which is 114.9 in case of a missed approach. 114.9. A strong headwind slowing us down today. 47, 48 knots, more or less directly in front of us. So a quick view, see how the customers, what they can see. Quick view outside. I'll set a couple of fixes as well, EIDW, just so we know as a visual distances. So we'll set one 10 nautical miles away, and we'll have one at 5 nautical miles away. So top of descent, 17:55 Zulu. So yeah, just over 5 minutes to our top of descent. Arrival should be at 18:17, so local time would be 19:17. 13. So fuel quantity is roughly estimating we will have 3.6. We currently have 4.3. So about 700 kilos. 0.7 weight difference. So that takes us to 66.3. So we can punch that in now. Just gives us our VREF speeds. So Dublin runway 28 is a decent length runway. So I'm going to take flaps 30. And a 149 at VREF speed plus 54 wind correction, so landing speed will be 154. See the tip of Wales over there in the distance. And we're not far from top of descent. So top of descent is estimating 1754 now, so 3 minutes to top of descent. 14 nautical miles. Seems to have picked up some speed randomly there. I don't know how we managed that. So I'm getting a little bit of noise on my throttles and it keeps pumping them up to peak power. Could be a issue. Settle back down to 270 now. There's some nice clear skies. Just start to cross the lake. And we're almost at top of descent. 4 miles top of descent. 1 minute. So let's put our announcement out.
Hello again from the flight deck. We are just commencing our descent. Looks like we'll be landing ahead of schedule and the weather conditions are looking good at our destination. We'll be touching down in less than 30 minutes, so do make your way back to your seats. Thanks for choosing to fly with us today, and it's been a pleasure having you on board.
There we go, announcement done. Let's stick on the fasten seatbelt signs as we start our descent. Let's just monitor our speeds and make sure everything is going to go to plan now. Start setting up for our arrivals. So anti-skid 2. Should right turn that off. Hey ho. Bank angle is at 25 degrees, which is fine. Let's set up. We have our nav radio set for our approach and our missed approach. Speed's looking good. Some nice cirrus clouds out there in the distance. Speed's creeping up ever so slightly, so just bring that speed brake up a little bit. We need to be at 10,000 or below by back, so let's just see. The current descent rate, we should just be about there. Let's just pull that speed back ever so slightly now. Just drop those speed brakes back down. There's Isle of Man up in the distance somewhere. Can't see it, it's covered by clouds. Now if we're a TC online, we'd probably, if there wasn't much traffic, get a shortcut from Kogax straight over to where is it? It's to Namu, I believe it is. Let's have a look at that charts. Yeah, so from Baxo we'd probably get a shortcut over to Kogax. Instead of flying the little U-bend what we do, but we'll stick to the U-bend. Follow the procedure in as it has been published. So, whoa, didn't see that. So speed's just creeping up a little bit there, so we'll just extend our speed brakes fully, just to pull that speed back in. Don't want to be overshooting the maximum published height by Baxo. There we go, won't take long to pull that speed back with speed brakes extended fully. Let's see from the passenger view, there we go. Put those back down. Headings as 279. 279, 279. Speed's just creeping there, so slightly. Just bring them up a little bit, just to hold speed round about there. So once we get down to flight level 100, we need to slow down also to 250 or below. So let's just get that speed reducing. You can see it's just going to pitch up a little bit just to bleed off that speed initially. Speed brake just to really bleed off that speed. and then I'll start to descend again, and hopefully by the time we get to Bagso we will hit the 10,000 feet, which looks like we should just about do. There we go. Yep, perfect.
1,000 to go.
See, we're live now on the chart. 10,000 feet. And the lights can come on. The text lights can come on, and we can stick his logo light back on. We'll put his wing light back on. So now, our next published altitude was 8,000 feet. I may have just missed that. We're still good at the moment. Let's just look where we are on here. Yep. So finding Bagso to Adzis. And as we turn towards Karav, we will start our descent down to flight level 8,000. Just lower those speed brakes again. Don't need to have throttle on. As we start this sort of like horseshoe turn. We go past Adzis, past Karav towards Kogaks, and then turn into our final. And there we go. Start descending once again. So I just have to watch our speed again. So 8,000 by Karav.
1,000 to go.
There we go. Karav is live. And then down to 3,000. So we hold at 8,000 feet, and then we head towards Latmo, which is 3,000 feet or above. It's a bit of a stepped descent. Just skimming the clouds there. Let's have a quick look outside. Right. And 230. Start slowing it down. Just to make this turn. Speed brake up just to give it a helping hand. So you can see, where's this turn here? So max 230 knots. Just about going to hit 230 as we cross over Kogaks and start our turn, our right turn. Towards Namu. Turn off the speed intervention now and let the autopilot sort out our speed as we start to drop our flaps. You can see that's quite a sharp turn, that. And there we go, started our descent once again. Let's get these speed brakes up. Until the plane is quite heavy, there's a lot of effort going into monitor that speed. So then we go down to 180 knots. Our decel point is at Namu, and we will decel down to 180 knots by the time we hit Lapmo. That is the plan. Yeah, so just turning back onto our course of 230. We already have glide slope alive. And we're in the soup. See what our customers are seeing currently. Absolutely nothing. So wind is currently coming from, keeps moving a little bit, but all from, it's variable from 240 degrees to 250. So almost straight ahead. Oh, there we go. A bit of broken cloud now. Standard set. And there's our decel now. Down to 212, it's going to take me down to first, so by Lapmo we need to be at 180. So we have a speed brake extended. We can go ahead and start dropping our flaps.
1,000 to go.
And we're just about to start turning final. Let's start getting rid of a little bit of this speed. So yeah, there we go. So by Lapmo we should be 180 knots. Not far off, not too far, nothing to worry about there. Right. So we can hit Varlock. Let's get down. Here we go. So we'll pick up the VOR initially. Flaps 10. Flaps 15. And approach to pick up the glide slope. Here we go. So 160 or below by max eve. 160. Perfect. Field is in sight. Seven miles.
2,500.
Checked. Flaps 30. Approach speed set at 154. Two white, two red. At 5 miles I will take control. So yeah, we've got a bit of a crosswind coming in from our left hand side. Let's just have a quick look outside. There we go, fully set up and ready for a landing. Quick view from outside, there we go, we can see Ireland. Welcome to Ireland. 5 miles. Aircraft's mine. Okay, a little bit of speed there.
1,000. 1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Approaching 28.
A little bit low, just correcting that. Increasing the throttle ever so slightly. Just let it ride out a bit. So, oh, we got wind straight ahead now. Oh, no, it's just moving. Yeah, so the wind is very much moving from one side to the other. Which is quite interesting.
400.
400 checked.
300.
Yeah, we're definitely getting blown to the right hand side. There we go. A little bit high. Just correcting that.
200. Approaching minimums. 100.
Continue.
Minimums. 40. 30.
Shut off.
20.
Hold.
10.
Long landing. Long landing.
And land.
6,000 feet
Brakes.
remaining.
Reversers. 60% set.
80 knots.
There we go. Cancelling brakes. 40 knots. 35 ground speed. Take a photo break. And let's exit here. Exit at Echo 6. Just slow it down a bit further. Turn the landing lights off. Runway off lights. Let's taxi to gate. So once I've got us lined up on this taxiway, I'll show you where we're going on the charts. There we go. There we go. So, shall we don't come off of the taxiway there? See, so we're going down Sierra, and then we will take a Whiskey 1 to Hotel 1, and then we'll go down Foxtrot and exit as we come over to a Link 2, and then we'll find a stand back there on the towards the south apron. Should count speed ever so slightly. 24 knots ground speed's fine for a straightforward taxiway. As long as we don't go above 30, should be good. So here we are. Start to slow it down, ready for this turn shortly. See, so that's Mike 2, Mike 2 or Whiskey 2, Whiskey 2. We are wanting a Whiskey 1, which is Mike 2. I think this chart's upside down. Hotel 2. Turn weather radar off now before we fry anybody. So once we cross runway 34, we'll make a right turn onto Foxtrot.
Approaching 3-4.
Here's that right turn. See, and then we'll take a left towards the terminal. I just need to find somewhere to park. I think over there looks good. I think we'll take this one. A bit sharp then. Quick look outside. For some reason I haven't got auto gate here. Straight on that. And we'll hold it right there. Parking brake set. Fuel pumps off. Suppose we best connect ground power. Engines off. Fasten seatbelt signs off. Release everybody. So let's just quick close this down. Probe heats off. Window heats off. And we can turn the packs off for now. Ring light off, logo light off. Position light, put it to steady, leave anti-collision on, as we have power connected. Go, those engines should now be spooling down nicely. Alright, let's get a couple of replays going then. Let's have a look what that landing looked like. Before I go for the night. So from here looks good.
2,500.
Let's have a look. From the threshold. Quite a long landing, that was touchdown point, or should have been touchdown zone. Quite firm, quite central, but quite firm nevertheless. A firm landing is better than a crash landing. So look what the passengers were seeing as we came in. See that little bit of crosswind pushing the tail there a little bit. There we go. Yep, definitely a firm landing. That, so look as I play that back, we get a rough. So look from the other side as we hit 100 and 200, 3. Oh, yep, 400. Boeing say up to 500 feet a minute. So yeah, quite a an hard landing, but nevertheless a safe landing.
2,500.
So a quick view from the tower. Alright, so that's the end of my stream. Hopefully if you're watching this, you've enjoyed it. Please leave any comments below. If you're not already subscribed, you could subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing more streams shortly using the ZiboMod. If you'd like me to fly from a certain airport or a certain leg, just let me know and I'll see what I can do. Thank you again for watching. I'll catch you all later.